I've made pounds. I post on TikTok, I work with brands, and today I'm going to show you exactly how much I've made on TikTok as a small UK creator. Not just what TikTok has made me, but what I've made combined because of TikTok for the whole year, including what worked and what really didn't. If you're new here, my name's James Hagan, I'm 17 and I'm from the UK. I post lifestyle videos on TikTok, like routines, day in my life, vlogs, resets, you know the gist. So let's start with the most obvious cash flow. TikTok itself, ad revenue. This is what most people assume that creators like me make most of our money from. But for small creators, unfortunately, it really isn't. TikTok payouts are super inconsistent and you really can't rely on them for an income. Unless you're pulling massive, consistent views, you're really not going to earn much off of it. For example, I had a video the other day about my Christmas haul, which had 50,000 views, but I only made £2.70 off of the video. That's because I only made 19 pence per 1,000 views, and only, I think, like 15,000 of the actual views are qualified. So to have a qualified view, you need to have the person watching the video to watch for more than 5 seconds. It needs to be watched from their view feed, and there's a couple of other criteria that they need to have. So you don't really earn a lot from how many views you're actually pulling in. This year, I've earned £422 from TikTok Creator Fund. Now, that is a lot. I won't deny it, that's a lot, and that does me fine. It's a little bit of pocket money for me, isn't it? But when you look at it from the views, it's really not a lot. This year, I've had 28 million views, which compared to the money, isn't a whole lot. For example, if that was on YouTube, that'd be well over 10 grand in ad revenue, but it's because it's short form content at the end of the day. Then there's brand deals and collaborations, which is where I earn most of my income as a TikTok creator. So brands usually reach out to me through my email, which is in my bio. This is something I'd 100% recommend if you're a starting out creator. Make a business email and put it in your bio. Brand deals are funky because there's some brands that will give you to do this many videos, like a big, massive contract, but you don't really get paid a lot per video, but it's reliable. And then some brands will give you one video with a high lump sum. Both can work absolutely great, but just for different reasons. So for example, what I mean with the long-term contracts is I did a set of videos for a company where I did 5 videos and they were only $100 each, but that comes out to $500, which is incredible. And then I also done a video for $400 just for the one video, but I've never done any more work for them. This is also where negotiation matters a lot. Early on, I charged myself way too little. Or because I just didn't want to lose the deal, when in hindsight, there's definitely more to come. For example, with one of my more recent deals, I just said $500 straight up, and they just said, yeah, okay. And I was good. I was starting high to negotiate down, but no, they said yes. 100% start high and negotiate down. From TikTok collaborations and brand deals, I've made a grand total of £2,250 in the last year, which is an enormous amount, to be honest with you, and I cannot complain with that at all. Now, that is before any fees or taxes. I thankfully don't have to pay tax because I earn less than £12,000 a year, but I do still have to pay PayPal fees and anything like that. And that is my main source of income on TikTok. I also do get gifted collaborations, which are a bit funky to class because they're not really money, but at the same time, it can save you money. We'll talk about that later. Then we have affiliate links and referral apps. This one's a bit hit or miss. Affiliate links can really, in my opinion, not work too great for me. That's where you earn a commission from someone buying something through your link. If someone downloads an app or signs up for a product or buys something off Amazon, for example, and they use your link, you'll just get a kickback off of it. It's really simple. But to be honest, it's very little money, but it does add up. I think I've made about £10 from it this year, which really isn't a lot. This works great when it really fits in your niche. It's something that you talk about often and you just link it as well. Random links do usually flop. I'm also classing TikTok Shop in affiliate links. I've made nothing from TikTok Shop this year, to be honest with you. I have made one video about TikTok Shop, which was a NutriBullet video, and it got like 200,000 views, and I just added the link because I'd never tried it before, and it got no sales, sadly, because I wasn't pushing the product, I was just making a video with the product. Now here we are, back at gifted collaborations. Are they really money? A lot of people don't class gifted collaborations as any money at all, because technically they're not. They do have value though. Like if it's something that I was going to go out and buy anyway, and a brand sends me, that's incredible. I make a video on it, and it saves me the money on having to buy it. But only if I was going to buy it anyway or do the experience anyway. That said though, exposure does not pay the bills, so I am quite selective with my gifted collaborations, but they're still nice. Back when I first started, I used to just take anything, which to be honest, when you're first starting, I think that's the way to go because you can build up a portfolio which you can then send to brands, which is super duper important so that other brands can see that and realize what kind of content you can make for them. But when you're more established, I would recommend being more selective with your brand deals and especially your gifted partnerships. Now let's move on to some things that didn't make me some money, and this part's important. Some videos have done really, really well on my account and earned £0 from. And that's normal, but it's something that people really don't talk about as much as they should. For example here, one of my first viral videos, which is my Christmas haul, has 300,000 views, which is quite a lot. But because that was before I had 10,000 followers, I made £0 from that. Then a lot of you probably know me from my laptop cleaning series, which the first couple of parts of that series I made no money from and I missed out on hundreds of pounds. Which on one hand is a bad thing because I missed out on all that money, but then at the same time it let me have the series on for longer, which then made more people follow me and more people be part of my community. So really it's a necessary evil, I suppose. But yeah, I have a lot of videos like that. Like for instance, I made this video here which is literally just about me and my girlfriend, and that got 900,000 views. But again, that was before I had 10,000 followers, and also it's a slideshow, which you don't get paid for. So there's another couple £100 that I've missed out on from the Creator Fund, which is a shame, but such is life. So when I add everything together, brand deals, commissions, affiliates, the whole lot, I've made £2,700, and that's before tax and expenses. Now, to be honest with you, that is a ridiculous amount of money, and I just want to say how thankful I am and grateful for you, because honestly, none of this would be possible. I wouldn't have a penny if it wasn't for you guys watching my silly little videos. So thank you so much for all of your support. Now, I will be honest, most of that money is from last month. Last month was my main big month. I got a lot of brand deals, and also because it was Black Friday, I was raking it in. That will now decline massively because it's January, and less brands are wanting to promote their products and services. So to be honest, I don't think I'll have a month that good for a while. November was incredible, and December, I really haven't done much work at all, but all the work that I did in November kind of cancelled that out. So some things I do differently is, first of all, add 100% starter media kit first. You can do them on Beacons for free. That's where I make mine and use mine from, and it works super well, and you can just send it off as a link to brands in an email. I would say no to more unpaid work, especially when you have more of a platform. When you're starting out, 100% I would do it and build up your portfolio though. And focus on content that reflects you, not just what performs well. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get sick of just performing random rubbish, which is what I used to do, to be honest with you. But now I'm focusing more on me and what I like to do. But that is all you've got from me today. I hope you have enjoyed it, because it's taken me quite a while to make and add up all the sums and find it all and all those shenanigans. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.